Meet a gentleman who's making his first appearance with us on the program today. His name is Greg Irwin. He mainly is a musician, but and an excellent one, I might add. But he came up with exercises for the fingers a number of years ago, and these are exercises that can benefit a musician or a typist or some kind of person that uses their hands and their fingers a lot and needs a lot of manual dexterity in their fingers. He has developed a series of exercises that will really help you. He also has written a book about these exercises, and the book is due out in about a week. We're going to meet an interesting fellow right now that's going to show us all how we can improve ourselves and our physical well-being by improving the dexterity on our hands. He has just written a book that will be out in about a week, and he also is from right here in the Hamilton area. Please welcome Greg Irwin. Hi, Greg.
Hi, how you doing?
Good to see you. I'm glad we're finally doing this. Nice to see you.
Yes, thank you.
Now, you've got a degree in percussion, and somebody said that you originally started developing the exercises that we're going to see today to improve your own piano playing. Is that right?
Right. When I was a junior at Miami University, I had to pass the piano proficiency test. All music education majors have to do that. And while I was washing dishes at Mercy South Hospital, I had all this downtime that I decided if I could start exercising my fingers to gain independent control, then I might be able to learn the piano. I wouldn't have to spend so much time practicing the piano. And it seemed that...
It helped you then?
Yes, it seemed to help me pass the piano proficiency test. And not only with piano playing, but all other activities, like such as playing sports, typing, things like that, it seemed to help out. And one thing kind of developed into another, and I've kind of got a whole series of exercises to coordinate the hands.
Now, most of the people in the studio today know you because you're also a substitute teacher,
That's
which
correct.
you do to kind of subsidize the other
That's right.
things that you do, right?
For the last, for a couple of years, I was on the road traveling around, playing in lounges. And for the last 3 or 4 years, I've been substitute teaching to support my musical endeavors. And it seems it's hard to be really creative and write original music and support yourself. So substitute teaching has helped me do that. And I've also shown a lot of the students, and sometimes it's kind of a good way to get to know them and also help them to do their work a little bit better for me.
You had a duo with Chris Mate,
Chris
right?
Mate, that's
called
correct.
the Mellow Mallets.
Mellow Mallets for a while we were playing at Miami University. And then for a few years, we were playing on the road, known as Good Vibes. We played many places around here.
Let's take a look at some of the exercises that you do and start with the simple ones.
Okay.
And run through a few, and then we're going to call a couple of folks up that are going to try them also, okay?
Well, first of all, what the finger exercise program is that I take natural movements and try to refine them to high degrees, such as, let's see, I don't know the camera angle here.
There you go.
Such as just your fingers bend naturally like this. What I've done is try to take where you can move one at a time. Or say, for instance, two.
Now that doesn't look hard until you try that. And it is very hard.
That's right. It's like a step-by-step process. For instance, if you watch a professional golfer swing a golf club, it looks pretty easy. You go out and try and hit the ball, and you're lucky if you hit it almost. Anyway, so these, I take the bends, like I said, one at a time. There's two at a time, different ways. The splits, where a person can, it's almost like the peace sign. A person can split their fingers different ways.
Hey, you folks at home should be trying this, and you'll see how difficult this is. Individual control over each finger on each hand.
The name of the game is finger independence. And then taking an exercise where you bend one finger and split a finger, for instance. Combining, bending, and splitting. I'm sorry, go ahead.
And you also do different things on each hand, right?
Right. For instance, this activity, they would be the same. If I switch one, now they're opposite to each other. Now, you can see that I'm able to talk and answer questions and still be able to do these to a degree. It's almost like automatic finger control. Once you develop these exercises, it's like tying your shoe. when you first learn how to tie your shoes, you thought this string goes here, goes here, goes there. And now when you tie your shoe, you don't even think about it. You just tie your shoe. And it's the same way with these different exercises. They become an automatic muscle movement. So,
could you show us the one where you cross the fingers?
well, some of these are warm-up exercises. They aren't actually an exercisement of movement, but if you just put your fingers into this position. Now, this looks very difficult. All I'm really doing is taking the inside fingers, these two, and bending them over the outside. Now, I was not able to do really any of these movements until I started trying this when I was about 19, a junior in college. And I found that I had lost this natural flexibility in my fingers, whereas younger students, first, second, third graders, have this. And that's one of the things about finger fitness is that physical education in our schools does not really address hand fitness. They deal with gross motor skills, catching things, but the fingers are so important. And since little kids have this natural flexibility, I think that's another whole point of this program is try and bring that out. And like I said, I was not able to do this when I started. If you just take your fingers, for instance, I don't know, can you try this?
Yeah.
Take this finger over that one. All right. Now this one's a little more difficult. Your ring finger goes over your little finger. Now, if you just do that,
oh, that kind of hurts.
It kind of hurts maybe first. You shouldn't force things. That's another thing I want to emphasize.
I can't keep that one there.
But if you do that a minute a day, and then every day try and push it down a little bit farther, pretty soon you will be able to do that automatically. Like when you first start, you might have to use assistance. Now I can just, it's no problem at all. So by doing these, you will gain flexibility.
Yeah, that's
it's kind of tough. Well, any way you want to use there for assistance.
I can't get that one over there. That's sort of it, right?
Yeah, that's pretty close.
And you can feel after you let go that did something to your hand. It's stretched out.
It's kind of like an athlete stretching out his muscles, trying to stretch his legs. This is the same thing for the hand. There's another one. You could take your middle finger over your ring finger, and and some of these, some people say, oh, these really look odd or unusual. It's because you've never tried to force your hands to do different things like this. And once you develop the skill, though, it's funny that the skill should transfer not only to piano playing and just so many different areas, which we discussed before.
That is neat. And you've got a whole book of how many different?
There's 6 different families. There's the bends where you do different movements, bending one at a time. There's the splits. There's combination of bending and splitting. There's another one that is called the folds. I'd like to try maybe have a few people come up here, maybe after in just a bit, and try this one. This is a good one to have people try for the first time. We have a few people, or you want to just? I'll just show you this. First of all,
you can show us, then we'll call them up here in a minute.
This is probably one of the most natural movements a person can do with their hands, simply folding their fingers back and forth. Now I can do it where it's more of an automatic motion. All I'm doing is simply folding my fingers back
Try to
and
do
forth.
that at home that fast, and you'll be surprised.
First, if you notice, I know you might be looking at it almost backwards there, but this is my right finger on top, switching so that then now my left finger is on top. Switching back and forth. Then what I've done.
But the thumbs don't move.
Thumbs, if you want, you can also move the thumbs, but usually for these, I just concentrate on the fingers.
Actually, you do that real fast again, like you look at that. That is
now also, like I said, the name of the game is independence. This is just a good warm up. This is very easy for most people to do, and it gets your the blood circulation and everything else going to your hands. Now, one at a time, simply you go like this. Where are we here? Okay, like that. Okay, just taking, for instance, the top finger and going on both sides. Then the next one. The next one. Then this one. Now, you've got it. There you go. See, look how fast he improves over here.
Yeah.
And then I've taken it where I can go down.
Okay.
Okay, for instance, now make it. See, I can. Whoops. Here we go. I don't know. Maybe it's easier to see like this. I'm actually going down. Also, person can. See, this is making it an automatic muscle movement. When I first started to do this, it was very difficult until you learn the right way to control each finger. Here is like 2 at a time. This is 2 at a time.
Turn the other way, Greg.
I'm sorry. Okay, like this.
Yeah, I think that looks.
This looks kind of crazy. Like, it doesn't look like hands. Well, it just shows you how far you can take your hands. Also, every other finger goes like this. Sorry. Or you can do the rest and leave one up. It's quite a job for a cameraman, I can imagine. That's what we call folding the fingers. Different combinations of folding the fingers.
We're going to take a break. When we
Okay.
come back, we'll have a couple of volunteers from our studio audience that are going to come up and try some of these.
Very
Okay.
good.
We'll be back with Greg Irwin, folks, right after this. Stay right there. We're back doing our finger exercises with Greg Irwin today. We've got a couple of ladies from our studio audience up here today. Want you to welcome them and encourage them on, show support for their bravery. Say hi to Missy Houston and Terry Campbell. Hi, ladies. First time on the set with us, I believe.
Yeah.
Appreciate it a lot. Now, you've had Greg for a substitute in typing, Missy, right?
In her too. She's in my typing
And you're in the
class.
typing class, so you could see where this could help you type a little better, I guess, right?
This is more of an advanced one. I don't know if you can see this very well. This is
Joe, you want to get his hand tight.
this is every other finger. I don't know if you could try this, but look at this. Going up with these two.
I can go like this.
Very good, very good.
Every other one.
Let's just step back to where we were a second ago with the folds. I think this is one I showed them a while back in typing class. Let's see how far you progress now. Simply going like this. Go 1, 2. Let's try it again from the top. Go 1, 2. Okay. Go all the way down. Very good. Especially when you first learn these, do them nice and slow where it becomes an automatic pattern. Now see if you can go right down one after the other.
Does it help to look at your hands or to go by feel? Which is the better way to do it, or does it matter?
I don't think it doesn't really matter to me. For instance, I could shut my eyes, and probably when you're first learning, it might help to actually look. Okay. Here's another. I'll show you. Here's another one. This is what I call shuffling your fingers. Where you take your hands like this. Okay. Now with your right hand, you put these two up. You together here. Okay.
Be careful here now.
And yes, some of these you have to be kind of a bit careful here, especially on television. And your left hand, you put these two up. Okay? You got it? Well, not so far there. Okay. Now you turn them in, and you simply put your hands together like this. Form like a hand block, or you touch your palms. Let's see, you've got it. Let's see, I'm not sure what we're doing here. Okay, so this is called finger shuffling, where you pull your fingers apart, switch them both at the same time, put them back together. And then you want to try and develop where you can go fairly fast. That's one combination. Here's another combination. Also, this is a little more advanced, this next one. Is where you go every other finger. Tell you what's hard to do is watch a TV screen and see it backwards.
Yeah, right.
So here's the first one, and the second one, and the third one.
Missy, can you do that?
Uh-uh.
Neither
That
can
one's
I.
a little more difficult. Let me show you some of the more fancier movements. These might not lend themselves so much to other people at this point, but trying to simply throw your fingers.
How do you do that?
Okay, if you shut your hand like this and kind of start with your index finger and throw it around. And then when you open, leave with your little finger. It almost looks like it's
You'd be a good magician.
Oh, that's another category. People who are magicians would really benefit from some of these exercises. I'll show you, that's one of my more unusual motion movements. By the way, I'm going out to Los Angeles. I'm going to be trying to talk to some of these people, like on commercials, you see hands, trying to do specialized hand movements, maybe point at something. Wouldn't that look great in a McDonald's commercial? Here's another thing. This is something I didn't show you before. But this is more of an advanced exercise. This is something I kind of got from the Cool Ghoul years ago, but then I kind of...
Cool.
Remember how the Cool Ghoul used to take one finger and go down?
Yeah.
This is the whole hand. Don't try this one at home. No. Here's another thing. I told these ladies if they would come up here, I would give them a chance to win some money since they were helping us out today. And it's
Yeah.
hard to get people to volunteer with such unusual exercises. What you have to do here, I don't know. I'm going to do this right here.
Okay, we're going to see your hand tight here.
If you could do this at home, maybe we can pay you also. By the way, this isn't gambling. This is incentive. We're not wagering anything here. $20 if you can take a dime, okay, 2 outside fingers, and simply, let's see here, walk the dime. Let's see, you gonna keep up with me? Walk the dime like this, and then make a basket over here. Now, if you can do that, this is maybe a test. If you can do this, what I'm doing is your 2 outside fingers, these two, you put the dime between them like this. Okay, ready? Here we go. I'm gonna go a little faster. Just like that. Here you go, ladies.
Now I could use $20.
Oh, here you go. $20 for
I'll
you.
try that for $20.
See what
Sure, I'll
happens.
try that.
Money talks, I'll tell you.
Maybe I didn't need that 20 that bad after all. I can't keep those two down and squeeze those two together. I got it.
Oh, here we go. Keep that camera on him.
Good job.
This is one you see on TV maybe a lot.
Oh,
Or
wait a minute.
Now and then.
Look at that.
Can you get this one? Not too. Oh, this is a shiny quarter too. Here we go.
Rolling
That's about
recorder. You'll come back when the book is out.
I'll
We'll
have
take
to
a
do
look at
that.
the book. Do you know where we can get the book at this time or not?
So just local stores around here. I'm going to use as a test market. I'm just going to try and sell it to a national publisher. Hopefully, in the next few weeks, I'm going out to Los Angeles, talking to publishers and also talking to people who might be interested in television for hand gestures.
That's terrific. As soon as you get back, call us up and let us know how that went. We'll get another date to have you come back
Great.
and you give us an update, okay?
Great.
Great show today. Greg Irwin, everybody. Thanks a lot, Greg. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. We'll see all of you next time. Bye-bye for now.